So it's maintenance day. I'm going to do a water change on the Tanganyika tank. This tank has gotten a little neglected over the last couple weeks. Just a really bad bout of sickness and then stress from new job interviews. But the parameters are still fine. I just I lost my Aquaclear to a power outage. The motor did something. So I have ordered a new one, and actually I think I just bought it at this pet store. Anyway, putting that on today, putting on the new one so that we can get some more circulation. And you can see without that circulation pump, the mulm is just building up a lot, which, I mean, the fish don't mind necessarily, just they're not digging as much as they sometimes do, so they're not stirring it up very much. So anyway, they all think it's breakfast time because I haven't fed them yet, so they want their food, but they're gonna get that after the water change is done. Fry update on the little guys. They've grown probably about twice their original size, and there are a few less of them. I think there's 4, but they're hard to see. I have ordered a new light for this tank. I got the Stingray for it, which I'm going to add to this light, or I might replace it completely depending on the brightness of the Stingray. Hopefully that comes in today so that I can do these projects this weekend. But if not, I will throw it on once it comes, and we can hopefully get this a little brighter because it is such a dark tank to look into. I mean, the fish don't mind, and the plants seem to be growing just fine, but I would like it so I could at least film with some more light. Would be nice. But I noticed I'd had some losses from the Maltese, and I noticed some sunken bellies, so I did a dose last week. I did just a general cure treatment, and everyone seems to be looking a lot better. So I'll check back in when I'm done with the water changes, but I think the tank's going to be much happier once we get some more filtration and light on here. Right? See you in a second. So I'm putting the Aquaclear together for the Shelly tank, and it comes with a sponge, a bag of biomedia, and a bag of carbon. I normally would just ditch the carbon, but because this tank had general cure in it last, I probably will go run this for a week and then pull it out just to help get that chemical out of the tank. But I also bought an extra box of, with the anticipation, this was before dosing medicine, that I was going to not use the carbon. I bought an extra box of pre-filters and of the foam. And look at the difference. This one on the right is the one that came in the box, and then this one on the left is the one that came in the package of extra foam, the 3-pack of extra foam, and it is considerably more coarse than this one. So I'm going to put that one on the bottom and then this one in the middle. And like I said, I'm just going to stick the carbon in there for a week to help get out the rest of that medication after this big water change. And then switch it out and put the biomedia in there. This filter really for the tank is mostly for circulation and gunk removal, because the sponge filter does all the actual, oh sorry, cat box shot, does all the actual biological filtration, and it's over in that back corner. So this one I'm just really setting up back here to help circulate and such. So I'm going to need 2 hands for that, so I'll be right back. Even though I gave it a good gravel vacuuming, there's only so much you can do when you have this fine sand. You can only vacuum so much, or you vacuum all your sand away too. I trimmed the plants a bunch. You can see I took out a huge handful. It was like this whole section piled, like a nice like pile of plant material. But I left most of it in there actually. So for refilling, it's going to kick up a lot of gunk. I put a little piece of sponge on the end of that intake. So I made this big order at Aquarium Co-op, so I would get my free shipping. And 2 seconds after I hit the submit button, I remembered I forgot my intake sponges for these couple new filters I wanted to put intake sponges on. This one and for the quarantine tank, which is what... Wow, my room's a mess. Sorry, guys. The quarantine tank, that power filter, I want to put an intake sponge on so that I can move the baby cories to it. So, guess I'm going to have to make another order or make do with white sponge material. I do have to say that this packet, because they're so coarse, it just calls it foam. It doesn't like say coarse foam, because I know they used to sell, before it was Fluval Aquaclear, coarse and finer sponges. But, rinse foam thoroughly before use. Ew, never do that. See, I follow directions well. Anyway, I will fill this back up. I might give you a shot, but it's going to be really probably mucky for a few hours, so I'll try to get a shot once it clears back up. Alright, check back in a minute. Well, if this wasn't perfect timing, while I was refilling the tank, the lights came. Surprise, I got two. I'm going to put the other one on, the plan is on my 75, although there's a secret coming, which may need that light. I don't know if the thing I'm getting is going to come with one. And then I ordered some of the new bug bite formulas. I got the small fish formula, which I thought would hopefully be tantalizing for the white Tanganyika tank. If not, the rainbow should like it. I'll mix it into the rainbow's food mash. And then I got the Pleco formula because Corey and Bob have been just raving about it. So, well, and I don't have zebra Plecos, which is what Bob said didn't eat them. So we should be good to try those. Obviously not on that tank. There's no Plecos in there. That should be remedied. Not that they're indigenous to the area. But you can see I've refilled, and actually water stayed really clear, which is awesome. And I put in their ONIB tabs, which is their kind of staple diet. They really like picking on those. And they are really nice formula for the tank, because everyone's kind of a slow grazer and they're all very kind of shy, and they'll also be bossy, so they don't share well, and they all are hungry all the time, and they don't take very big food, and they have to have a pretty high protein food because otherwise they just won't eat it. They won't. I've tried flakes. These guys, some of them will eat them. The Shelleys won't. The Shelleys will just ignore flakes. The Julies and the Cyprichromis are much easier. You can see the babies are feeding, and it's official. All 5 are there. I've got that count like 7 times, so I'm trusting that everyone is alive and well. So the only fish that I've lost in here have been just a few Shelleys, which is unfortunate, but they have been dewormed, which hopefully was the problem. Well, and I lost both the male Cyprichromis, so hopefully one of those little guys will grow out to be a nice guy, a handsome guy. Or at some point maybe I will order a half dozen more. But anyway, tank's doing well. I've got the new light to put on, so let me do that and we'll see how it looks. Holy smokes, is that thing bright. So I'll go into, maybe I'll do a review or something on these lights, because there's definitely some weirdness about them that I don't really like, but holy brightness, Batman. So, before, after. So I don't know if I'll leave them both on all the time. I might leave just the lower wattage one on. And then turn this one on when I'm filming. But man, that brightens it up. We can see the fish. All the little food particles. Camera's gonna focus on the food, not the fish. Hold still, Fry. Missed a spot when I was algae scraping. Aren't they cute? Baby fish. Bright light. You can really see the color on the Julies. Look at that blue in their tail. This is just the basic stingray too, so it's not like the monster ray, which is supposed to be for color. I don't know if you can see this on the camera. This light fixture is bowed, like, by at least an inch. Also didn't like, maybe I'm just doing the review in the video, these things, because I don't want to take my lid off, right? I have jumpers as a whole. My other one just has the one outer bracket, and then I can kind of fit it on there. But these, like, they won't sit on the edge. So, like, it's pointless to put them on, because, I mean, unless I just want the light a couple inches further away from the top of the tank. So that's kind of a bummer. That, and then this is the 36-inch model, and it has a little foot right there, which I'm like, oh, I can just put that up against the tank and it should sit. But it doesn't, because on this side, it's like an inch short. So it's really like a 35-inch model, because that's where it hits when that other one's tight against the lip. So it might be dark and not designed for growing plants. I mean, it was a free light with an aquarium kit, but at least this has these little feet, right? Like, so it sits on there nicely and it can slide back and forth without too much worry. But yeah, I don't know. It lights the tank, which is, I guess, the ultimate important part. Let's make it look like I need to clean the top of the glass. That just might, it's condensation. Wow, there's fish in there, Labby. There's fish, Lavender. You'll be able to see them now. So yeah, and I gotta get a different intake sponge, because that white one just sore thumb. It's ugly. See how the fishies do later. Everyone looks, I mean, the light doesn't seem to be bothering them. They're not being too skittish, although, I mean, I just did a water change and I put the food right in. Usually I would wait a little bit, so they're not maybe going after their food as much as they normally would. Usually there's like 4 Julies just around one picking at it. But they are definitely eating it out of the water column. And the filter in the back is causing a little bit of current, but it's not so much that it's all just being blown around like crazy. So I think overall, successful maintenance and a little upgrade all in one video. Okay, check you guys out later. Bye.